I'm being Plants vs. Zombies. Plants vs. Zombies Dave. This has been one of my favorite characters. I have been grinding this more than the main game. Like, he's ascended beyond, I think, Defect and the Silent so far. But, yeah, he's just been really, really enjoyable. We're gaming. I just kind of fired up a stream randomly. Let's see if we can line up some elite fights. Or at least a merchant. Take advantage of that 100 gold. Is that going to be worth it? Because 100 gold on 199, I mean, that could be a relic. And there is a lot of healing in this deck, so a rare card could be worth it, but I'll just go for the easy gold. First game of the day, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Plants vs. Zombies, hell yeah. It's really cool. It's actually a really interesting mod. So we can do that, and that, and the pea shooter does more damage. It'll at least cut through the shield. Or kill. Alright. So the sunlight will give me block if I don't use it. So it makes these early fights actually really easy to take no damage whatsoever. Bug Spray is a great card. It really is. But 20 gold is a lot to spend. It's kind of a panic button. And right now I don't have a good enough deck to really justify it. That is something I pick up later in the game once I've established my deck and I have really good stuff. And I really don't want to be buying random potions when I'm about to see a merchant. Hey, Sage. Currently in the Wild West. Wait, what? Oh, you're into Plants vs. Zombies too? Hey, Jack. I know Storm God wanted me to play Plants vs. Zombies. Oh, I should have just triple attacked. But Sunflower is really good to stack up Sun. I don't have much that uses Sun yet, but it's good at least. Well, Pea Shooter is one of those. All right, let's think here. We got 6 coming in. Actually, it's not that much to think about. So this is what I'm saying. I can just use the strike, run out of energy, but then let the big sunlight exhaust into block. So you get to take no damage in these early fights. Yuki, thank you for the Prime sub. Or is it Yukirsons? I don't know. You gotta help me here. I can't do any extra damage, so we could block, shield, or no, sun. And then this will give me 11 block. I don't know if this mod is balanced or not. I've been using it a lot, and it has had a consistent win rate for me. Doomshroom is really fun. Just a gigantic nuke. Especially versus a slime boss. That could give me a really good split. And I love it. And that crater isn't as bad as it seems, because you can get rid of those. And I think that one's just too fun. I love an early nuke. All right, colorless cards, extra energy, draw 2. Oh man, hammer, one of the better cards in the entire game. It stuns an enemy, chat. Husky, you bonk, and then they can't attack you. It's amazing. I don't actually need any of these relics. Every 10 attacks, energy is nice. That's not bad. Thinking ahead if it's upgraded is good, but then I can't afford hammer. I think hammer walnut is really strong, because walnut will take your sun and add block for it. It's really, really effective. And random colorless cards could be really fun. That could periodically give me something to interact with the well, colorless won't be Plants vs. Zombies cards, so yeah, I think bye and remove. Let's do it. Now, affording the big explosion will be a problem, but yeah. Do I really need to remove a card? I have an expensive deck. I kind of want to keep some of my strikes, but hey, hold on. Do I have a merchant coming up? Maybe at the way end. This will pay off later. This will pay off later. And then elite fights. I'm going to see whether I go left or right, so I might as well just upgrade something first. And then, yeah, this upgraded does not get cheaper. It gets way more damage, which could be awesome. Make it very worth it. Hammer is 2 turns, which is incredible. But with the elite fights I'm taking out, there might be group attacks, and 99 to all pretty much gets me out of trouble. Pretty much gets me out of trouble. Yeah. Yeah. This is where I think the Doom might be a little overpowered. A little bit. Did I see the Grammys? No. Hey, Lucky, welcome. Yuki or Yukersons? Gotcha. I think Yuki will be easier to remember. Yeah, this is why we like Doomshroom. Yeah, there are certain cards that can remove the curses. It's not a big deal. No, Kunai won't be too much, because we're just doing one big attack instead of spamming. Marigold is really... Okay, so here's what I'm saying. Tall Nut is the smart choice. It is the smart choice. It is the thing I should pick up. But we are on floor 7. Marigold is going to have a very, very long career ahead of it to get me all the gold. And we're going to have to do that. I'm going to have to save the explosion for elite fights, though. I think it would be reckless to just do that here. And then we just need to keep one of these sunlights ungrabbed just for that extra block. Recently found my favorite childhood game on sale. It's a fantastic story game, so I bought like 100 keys. Shit, okay. How much did you spend on these keys? Because I need to warn you in advance, Hero. I will say this right now. I am a terrible gift receiver, okay? This has been something I've experienced in my life. I consistently have a bad history of playing the games that are gifted to me. If you are aware that if you gift me this, it could be literal years before I get to it on my list. Sure, I'll take a free game. Yeah, why not? You spent 120 bucks on 100 keys. Okay, I will feel less guilty about potentially neglecting a $1.20 gift. Because I don't wanna, but here's how I game, all right? I get really, really, really into a game, like Slay the Spire, and then I focus for a long time. I'll take months. Like, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom were like a year and a half of my life. I get so locked in, and it's made me a successful YouTuber, but it means that when a friend sends me a gift, I don't get to it like I should. I don't get to it like I should. So, Hammer is one of those modded cards that I am aware is probably just a broken modded item. Stunning an enemy is stupid. You could have the automaton attack just be completely canceled. Oh, 70 damage? Bonk. How about 0? It's so dumb. Repeater is good damage, but the Doom Shroom is great damage. So if I can have a deck full of bonks and booms, I feel like we're going to be fine. I'm going to go for that elite fight. Yeah, elite fight and then the merchant. Yeah, because I can't hit both anyway. Yeah, no, I'm having too much fun. I could do this over here. Oh, no, I could do that anyway. It doesn't matter. All right. Question card. Yeah, additional cards would be nice. Let's upgrade one of the bonks. Oh, Sunflower is a huge upgrade, but I don't have a very sunlight dependent deck, and Marigold is so greedy. I want to so bad just to make it free, but I feel like the smart move is upgrading the card that is very broken. What is this game? She sent me a key. I still don't know. All right, let me copy paste. Let me head over to Steam right in the middle of a activate a product on Steam. I hope this is a Steam product. Siberia 2. What is this game? Okay, I'll check into that later, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm glad we're on the same page, you know? Like, I don't usually, like, bump stuff up in my queue when I get a gift, so yeah. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, I could defend and sunlight for 8 block, or I could just bonk and play normally for the next couple of turns. And let me actually sort of reduce the Domino Dreams ad here. They did sponsor me for a month. I know this, if this ends up on YouTube, that will long outlast the promo period for the game, but yeah, I guess forever and beyond, check out Domino Dreams. Actually, that link, if grab tap continues on, that might persist forever, because grab tap is a feature where if you check out the game with my link and play through the goals, you can earn gift cards on Domino Dreams. So to people watching this on YouTube, potentially if this run keeps going well, or on the stream today, then might want to give that a look. All right, I want to do damage, block, block, and then we'll leave the sunlight not collected so that I can block 13 of the 14. I think that's the way to go. And then pea shooter I can afford because I've been saving up a little bit of sun. What card do we get? Ooh, Flower Pot is so good. Flower Pot converts 50 sun into upgrading every card in my hand, which doesn't hit a lot of my best cards, but it could hit Sunflower, free gold, extra block on the Walnut. I mean, yeah, I pick up Flower Pot pretty much every single time I see it. It's like a must grab for this deck. Oh, Surprise Merchant. Okay. Hey, Sub-Zero, they give the Prime sub. I don't want to do Prismatic Shard because I really like this mod. I really like just playing with the cards in the mod. Walnut Bowling can convert block into a crazy amount of damage, but I don't really. I have one block card. I'm blocking by making them not attack me. So I feel like I should just remove a card. Get these strikes out of my way. Doom Shroom can become my main offense. I need to be careful about that because these craters need to stick around for 6 turns before they go away. And every time the fight ends early, that doesn't get affected. So I guess I just screwed up my merchant up here, but we're locked in now. So this is a beautiful scenario where I could hammer, I could bonk, and I am guaranteed to bonk him 3 times. And I could probably get through this fight hassle-free. But my damage output right now is a 6 damage strike, a 6 damage strike, and 16 damage. So I have 28 damage coming out of my deck total if I keep him fully stunned. Yeah, I think we'll just boom him. I don't want to add craters yet, but I think I just want to boom him. Chomper, very good for regeneration. It'll convert 75 sunlight into bonus damage for the attack and regeneration over time, which is honestly great. Removing debuffs from myself is nice. But I'm not really gonna get debuffed much in the slime boss. I think they would do weaken me, but I don't I don't think it's gonna come to that. So yeah, I won't be able to afford membership cards, sad, but I think big sunlight, well, we don't really have a big sun deck. Tombstone, you can remove that curse for gold, but I don't have a chomper for that. Lily pad drawing cards could be convenient just to make sure we get the boom on the right turn. I think that's the way to go. And Snow Pea will slow down an enemy, which makes them do 50% less damage. That's huge. But bonking is how we do damage, or is how we stop that. So I'm not really worried about that. I think I have 3 options here. Flower Pot just upgrades everything for cheaper. Okay, I only have really 1 option. That'll use less sun, which is very important. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Mo is putting the sad face in chat. What happened? Did I miss something? Kendrick won 5 Grammys and Kanye West's wife was, well, let's just see if she had invisible clothes on, I'll tell you that much. I don't believe you. I need to look into this. Oh, I thought you were kidding. No, she wore a dress that is functionally not one. Wow, that is great. Emerald, did you see? Yeah, she wore a nude bodysuit, basically, not naked. I mean, pretty much though, right? Like, they still had to blur it. She was technically clothed, and they still blurred it. They were like, So this is what I was thinking. Doomshroom splits him really early. I could cycle around, try to do Chomp, try to do Pea Shooter, and try to kill the boss easily. He'll be stunned for this turn, and he'll be available next turn. So there's a high likelihood that I'll be able to bonk him again, but then he'll just be attacking. I think the smart move is to just Doomshroom. Just split him at 35, and then maybe Doomshroom again. And then I can just upgrade that stuff for the next time I see the rotation. Oh yeah, he's not attacking yet, but he will be attacking soon. So I can just Chomp. There we go. Bring him down to 13, and then that brings him down to 5. Decent split. Decent split. I feel like I've seen worse. We can do... so we actually have to kill there. And I really want to use a Marigold. I'm so greedy, but I think stunning him just makes too much sense. This deck is crazy. I have, like I can show with the Ascension 6, I have been playing this mod a lot, like off camera, because I just think it's really enjoyable. And I have never had a deck like this.
It's Ferenxy wants you or your intelligent assistant to tell a joke or ask a trivia question.
Want a joke? Let's do it. That's all it is. A stunt. They did what they wanted if peeps are talking about it. I mean, anytime I hear Kanye West, I just assume some sort of publicity stunt is happening. Oh, perfect. Perfect joke for this sequence, Emerald. I'm done being a people pleaser. If everyone's okay with that, I mean. This is the dad jokes, the punny edition. They don't sponsor me in any way, but I feel like if I'm going to read every single joke in that book one by one on stream, I should probably give them a little bit of a shout out. So, Hypnoshroom's an interesting card. Hey, Emerald, thank you so much. I've been considering lowering the text-to-speech threshold from 500 bits down to 100. What do we think about that? I don't actually know where to edit that. Is that a Streamloots or Stream? I don't know what I do. Streamlabs. But this is an interesting card. I had to read this like 40 times to actually understand it. It will apply vulnerable, weak, poison, and strength debuff. That is what it does. It'll do 4 things to the target, but it'll do between 1 and 3 of those. So it could be 1 vulnerable, 1 poison, 1, or it could be 5 of each. It is really random. It's really expensive in my deck that can already barely afford it, but it's fun. Cobb Cannon is a big nuke card. I love it so much, but it's conditional on having 2 attacks, which could be easy because I already only have like 4 attacks, 5 attacks in my entire deck. So getting 2 at once would be good, and lowering a reliance on Crater would be smart. There is a Disco Dance Party card that likes these curses. That would be great to pick up. Gatling P is nice, but it's not really boosted by fire in any way. I don't have the repeater that adds fighter. I only have the basic P shooter. I think Plant Pot is just fun. Getting a random 0 card would be good because I need stuff that's cheap right now. Ooh, Pandora's Box for 6 random cards. Runic Pyramid for more consistent booming. Black Star for some elite hunt. I love all of these. I love all of them so much. Oh no. I want a more interesting deck. I don't need defense. I think if we want to just keep the cards I'm very much enjoying. None of this helps me afford them, and relic spamming won't... It might help that. It might. I think Pandora's Box is the way to go here. That does not help. That might help. I think that counts for curses, so I can turn my curses into thorns twice. Shovel can actually exhaust the curses for that turn, which would, you know, lower their 6-turn counter to get out of my way, but nice. Repeater adds fire, and oh, that's available now. Jalapeno just burns everybody. So monkey for 5 minutes. All right, we'll get the monkey going. We'll get the monkey. Thank you again, Emerald. Kanye West also got caught getting... Oh, boy. Wow, I didn't even... Yeah. No, I think that man, at this point, can just do whatever he wants. He's proven that. But what he can't do is take over my Plants vs. Zombies run. Let's see. I don't love a double shot. Yeah. Can I do 1, 2, 3 elites and hit that other... Wow, it's either double shop or no triple elite. Or I could do a triple elite. Yeah, it's either double shop or no shop. Well, I mean, I could go this way, and we'll just save up a big shop for Act 3. I don't need to spend money. I'm pretty happy with what I got. Hammer on this guy, he negates it, so that's scary. But what I could do is... yeah, so if I shovel up my Crater, then it'll exhaust it and draw with +1 energy. But that Crater is still permanently in my deck. I could Doom Shroom and just win right now, but I really... I need to build a deck that's more reliant on doing that. I'm doing exactly that. A second Flower Pot is tempting, because upgrading my entire deck is awesome, especially since I got a bunch of new cards that are not fully, you know, set up. Walnut for extra block would be great, but I'll do Flower Pot now, just because that one's already upgraded. And, oh, a relic. There we go. 8 additional damage. That'll be super nice. Now I can do 107 damage straight up. I want to boom these guys so bad. Ooh, I could jalapeno them. Actually, that might do really great. Although 15 twice is kind of juicy. Oh, it's so good. Oh, and this will ignite my P's, so they'll all do extra afterward. Okay. So now that's doing 16 damage. Did that trigger my Akabeko? It did, yeah, because they're doubled. All right. So we can afford this. I want a walnut to block. That's like the smart thing, but I think we have lethal if we get lucky. Yeah, we did not get lucky, but I could take 22 damage to the head, or I could just use my play cards. Did that just boom? Oh, it drew a Crater. And then it bonked one of them. Nah, whatever. All right. We'll take 8 damage, and I'm not going to be happy about it. So we can do Plant Pot. And Split P is now free. And we win. All right, we're chilling. I don't even know how Split P works, but it's not officially in my deck, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Puff Shroom could be great. That could add some strength, give me some residual damage that I need. Starfruit is really, really good because this is a lot of text. Let me boil it down. It does damage based on every 50 sunlight times 5. That's pretty much it. It does 1 times 5 by normal standards, and then it does, you know, another 1 for every 50 sunlight. But when you reach some crazy maximum, it does some reference. I asked my girlfriend, who is Chinese, and she gave me the lowdown. And apparently that emperor had something to do with sun. That's all we know. She was as confused as I was, so I felt like, all right, whatever. I'm not an expert on Chinese references. I do not want Ritual Dagger. I would like all this gold that I can't spend. Thank you. Thank you. Pokey, welcome. I have a quick question on the Wrath card. Do you think it's okay for the extra damage to come to the other enemies? Or... Oh, let me read this. Yeah, we're building a Save the World deck, and I say we're, because I've been pretty heavily involved in the decision-making, and I appreciate him taking my input. So, the Storm King's Wrath and Save the World does like 20 ammo and millions of damage to like one target. But if you go ahead and let me just should I just draw 4 cards? Yeah, that'll maybe draw a flower pot, which upgrades a hammer, maybe? Never mind. But the Storm King's Wrath and Save the World, if you charge it up, it'll hit multiple targets, and I wanted to represent that in this game in some interesting way. So what we're thinking is, like, every time you hold the Storm King's Wrath in your hand, it charges up. I thought it would hit every target. That made sense to me, I guess, but it does make sense that it would hit random targets. So, yeah. Shovel for the craters, because this turn, like, we're not going to be here for another 5 turns. This guy's dead very soon. So I can just get all that out of my hand, draw 3. Like, this is incredible. If I actually intentionally keep these curses in my hand, then they all become, like, a draw 1, which is just, you know, draw 1 curse, translate into another card. That's not really profit, but I can at least gain some extra energy with the shovel, and I can turn those curses into something useful, which is really interesting. I could end this game right now. I could grab this sun and do 20 damage, which is not lethal, or I could just Doom Shroom and fully lean into these curses. I don't want to do that too much. I need to really settle down, but it's so fun. It's so fun. Is my monkey over? Am I back now? You're very excited, Pokey? What's going on? Did I miss something? Did I miss something that I don't know more? Guys show more with a Speedo, just saying. Do they? I mean, her dress was, like, seemingly very visible, but Speedos are... I mean, it's all revealing. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just reading back in chat and reviving the topic. Ignore me. Doing random, I don't think I can have it do... Yeah, so we're trying to balance the damage on this, because the Storm King's Wrath is a very, very strong weapon in Save the World, of course. It's like a... It's, ooh, I could double jalapeno, but that doesn't take the damage off. I think I might just use my duplication potion on the hammer, and then just stun him for 4 turns, which is totally modded territory. I mean, that is, like, absolutely busted. That is not game balance anymore. It's so dumb. I should not have played that, because now I'm going to take 10 damage. Ouch. Ouch. He's doing nothing for 3 more turns. I so love that. I love that so much. Plat Pod is just free. Shovel for the craters. Love it. I love it. I could Doom Shroom. It is an elite fight. It is an elite fight, but I think I'm going to just do whatever I can while we're at it. So this is 15, and then every sunlight adds 2 damage. So normally that'd be 6. I think we're adding 5, so it's 25 damage. Or 23. I guess I might have been weakened and that wasn't showing in the visual. Draw the sunlight just for that, and Guarding Glove will give me a bunch of cards I probably can't afford. Let's see if I was right. Yeah, it would have given me 2 flower pots, which is not helpful. Let's do... Let's upgrade the hammer and bonk him again. Perma stalling the gremlin leader. This is not balanced. This mod is not okay. This is not okay. I got regeneration, perma stalling. I could just do jalapeno, and that'll light my peas on fire. What guy doesn't want to light his peas on fire? Pea shooter is the smart choice. He is so super stunned, and I have no damage coming up. I have 2 cards. Doom Shroom. Alright, I'll use a pea shooter. I'll just do that. Yeah. We'll take advantage of the fact that we're on fire because of the jalapeno. That makes sense. Shovel is free. Might as well just get these craters dug up, and then we get another shovel. Alright. Let's do the repeater. And that used up all our sun, so Starfruit needs to be charged up. This won't be the full 100 bonus, but we can at least do some extra chip damage. We need to generate a lot of energy for the Starfruit, so if I get an opportunity to double up my my flower, that'd be great. I do not recall ever seeing another sunflower in this deck. This might be like a starting card you get once and that's it. I'm not sure that I've ever heard of that in any other mod or anything, so it's kind of freaking me out. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to might as well upgrade the shovel because I'd really like to save that sun for our Starfruits. Yeah. So now he's attacking again. Scary. Let's do some math real quick here. This will do 16, yeah, times 2, so that'd be 32, and we have lethal with Starfruit. Okay, cool. So we can actually play the Starfruit. Boom, boom, and Starfruit's done. All right. I think we came out of that with bonus health. That's perfect. Those are our 2 non-attacking cards. And what do we got here? Aura Dragon's the Grinch.
Aura Dragon 62 is the Grinch.
We could be so greedy with the Marigold, but extra sunlight sounds better. Extra sunlight sounds better, yeah. So triple elite is already happening because we just did one. We basically need to decide, do I want a campfire or carry on? I don't think we want a campfire because we have all the important cards upgraded and we can consistently upgrade them with the flower pot. Oh, I just clicked off my game onto my chat. Now everything's black. There we go. All right, so we have 2 flower pots and we have 4 craters in the deck. I need to settle down so much. Pokey's excited because he posted something in VIP right before you started talking about your lame video. But, oh, there's an anime show he's watching that's getting a bunch of stuff. Yeah, new season. I know. All right. That's pretty exciting. I can't relate, but I'm happy for you. So this is a situation that's really tricky. Like, I want so bad to just doom and win, but even if I didn't go for my easy out, let's just do it. Let's exhaust the sunlight, get that extra energy. Oh, that was 1 for 1, wasn't it? Damn it. All right. Now I'll just doom shroom. I was going to try and play the Marigold and be greedy. All right. We'll just win the game. I need to get rid of these so bad. Garden Rake is really good. Garden Rake just spawns at the beginning and you get to draw extra cards. Because if I get a hand full of curses, I'm going to be so mad. Oh, perfect. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay, like, all right. I know. Spawning more craters is what I keep saying I need to not do. But this is exactly the kind of fight that we have that for. It's exactly why it's here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to like generate 1 point of extra energy. All right, I need to find a way to upgrade this Marigold because it is never getting used as it is now. I don't want Stuck Oil. Torchwood would be helpful. Present Box is so fun because it spawns a bunch of random cards. Having Thorns is not really... None of this helps me much. Torchwood would help a little bit, but I don't think it would go as far as I need it to, and I think we can just skip it. What do we got up here? Dave's Car Keys. Yeah. At the start of each combat, adds a random store card into my hand. So it's like an upgraded version of the normal plants that you see. And I really want to take one of these elites, but I am going to greed so hard. I want Marigold. Upgraded. Yes. I need to upgrade the Sunflower as well, because like I said, I pretty much never see another one. Oh, I want the shop so bad. Let's go right. That way we have 3 events that could be a shop. Could be a shop. Oh, I want Dave's card. Oh, pair. I love doing that. This happened in another run I had where it offered to remove my war paint, which upgrades 2 random skills. So the pair has already happened. I've already gotten my max HP and it doesn't go down by just accepting his gift. So now I get more rare cards. That's such a great event. I love that. I love that. What am I watching? I don't understand anything. So much of my audience is not familiar with the game that I'm playing here, and I get it. I know that it's very, very, very weird to watch, but I appreciate you coming by. So every sunlight gives me energy, which is useful, which means I can do sunflower. Nope, that's bad math. All right, we're gonna do shovel, crater. Get rid of these so I can draw a little bit of extra energy. Then we could just sunlight, and sunlight. Yeah, we already got 5 block. And these are already upgraded, so we'll just do Starfruit and make him very angry and then take extra damage. Whoops. All right. That is a free block card, by the way. The Flower Pot, I've been focusing solely on the fact that it upgrades my cards, but it does give me free block, which is really, really nice. Really, really nice. Are you recording? Kind of. So the way that I stream these is I'm always open to the idea that whatever's happening in game might end up being a video. And I feel like it allows me to... let's do that. That's so much more block than I needed. It allows me to like... Ooh, what can I do here? Lily pad? Do I want to just keep drawing cards? This can't be smart. Well, we got one out of the game. It allows me to like focus on the game better and in theory provide a better stream. If I can explain to the people in my chat, like Lil Buddy, who does not know anything about Slay the Spire, or this is a mod, so that's extra confusing, then at least I can provide some context and try to explain what's happening. So Tangle Kelp would turn all of these into thorns, but Doom Shroom would pretty much end the game on the spot. I don't know what's better. Sun Shroom would add a bunch of sunlight that does not give me block. So I could either take a bunch of damage, turn these craters into thorns, or pretty much end the game. Yeah. I have so many craters in my deck. If I find another shovel, I absolutely need to pick it up. I need to pick it up because it's getting scary. This is why I did not want Runic Pyramid. These are retained anyway, but I need to be cleaning out my hand constantly. Garden Rake is already an 8. Starfruit needs time to warm up. Repeater could be good, getting Ignite off soon. I don't want to start with Doom Shroom. That is too tempting. I will click it more often, and I already need to settle down. Chomper is good, just to give me an opportunity to get consistent healing, although I'm not taking a lot right now. I think Repeater is probably smartest, just to get that Ignite active. That way all my my pea shooters will do more. Golden Magnet is good, but I'm not doing a ton of multi-attacks, just my Starfruit. And Jack's Box is really random. There's a 25% chance of explosion. Fill your hand with tombstones, and that's not good. You basically lose the game. And Melon Pult is good, but I don't have any zeros. Sometimes you just don't need to grab a card. Actually, I will back up one step. I do not need a card that upgrades. I don't need a potion that upgrades cards, because we're doing fine. Yeah, Slay the Spire and Zombies. I'll tell you, yesterday, I was checking out a mod that adds Pokemon regions to this game. And I did that mod, I played through that mod, with Plants vs. Zombies Dave. Oh my god. I was sending my friends the screenshot I had of me as Plants vs. Zombies Dave with all of my plant cards catching Pokemon. I had a Dragonite. Here, let me actually... I can just go find this picture. Let me show you what this looked like. So, yeah, right here. Yeah, I can pull that up in 2 seconds. So, I was Plants vs. Zombies Dave. I had my Swampert. I was fighting Garatina. And, I had other Pokemon as well in Slay the Spire. It was so much. I don't know if the world is ready for a video on 2 mods on 1 game like that, but I feel like that could be a fun thing to show. Let me know what you guys think. Cattail is free, and I don't have a way to draw more cards other than my shovel. I love that. The shovel is basically free because getting rid of these craters refunds the energy, and then I get to draw other stuff, which is so fun. All right, I got 3 energy, and I need to know what to do with it. I could ignore the sunlight and block extra. I could chomp and get some healing. I could Gardening Glove and draw some more craters, probably. I cannot bonk because he has artifact. So this would ignite my peas more, and my peas are already ignited. So this is just big damage right there. Oh, it doesn't double up because I didn't grab my sun. Yep, that was dumb. But it's not over. Starfruit's going to be doing very little. 10 damage. I think I should just Sunlight and Chomp. Trigger a little bit of regeneration. It would have been more if I had more sun, but that's why I need to upgrade the Sunflower. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is precisely what I was scared of. Draw 3 cards, quick. All right, bonked it. Oh, I probably should have thought about that. Oh no, I have too many craters in my hand. What shall I do? Play a potion that draws more craters. Whoops. All right, we'll grab one more repeater, and then that's got to be it for the normal peas. I don't need gold. Sure. Start each combat with 1 week. That sucks. All right. Let's upgrade the Sunflower. I need more sunlight. When you upgrade that, it goes from 2 sunlights that are giving you 25 sun each into 2 that give you 35. So just kind of a nice little bump. I could do a lot here. Let's think. I want the repeater, and the kelp would be good, but it'd only be 3, right? Yeah, okay. 3 thorns. That's solid. Just whack them. We could use the hammer, but this guy hits for a lot more than that later on in the fight. I'm well aware. So let's just chomp, get the regeneration going, basically heal off that damage. You see, like 27. He gets way higher than that even, so I'm not entirely prepared. Let's do the shovel. Get rid of these craters. Does the shovel get exhausted? No, you can reuse that. Okay, so the shovel is like the only reason these craters are working for me. This was a huge pickup. Maybe I should upgrade it. This picture makes no sense. Yeah, that is so much going on. Like, Plants vs. Zombies Dave learning to become a Pokemon master is a YouTube title that might have to exist. that might have to exist. And I'm going to need you guys to let me know if that's something you're interested in. Walnut's good. Gold is good. We can do big sunlight, and then the walnut adds block for every 50, but I just realized I am super frail. So 9 block is what I get today. Oh no. How about 12 block? Yeah, all right. And I guess that's 10 damage or 10 damage. All right. Brutal start. Brutal start. My bomb does not get me out of this one, so I'm going to have to actually think about what's happening. I'll use the bomb anyway. I will use the bomb regardless. And I don't know what helps me here. Honestly, dexterity would be good, but I don't really have any block cards right now. So I'll just let the sun go. I'll just let the sun go. This is a decent time. Oh, actually, hey, let's do sunflower and then plant pot and then tangle kelp for 11 thorns. I love that. And then the Hypno Shroom, I explained this earlier. Very nice. So now he's vulnerable on a turn that'll be wasted. Poison to nothing, -1. That's a low roll. That's a low roll. But he has minus strength and he's weak, which will help a lot in times like now. Once again, I don't really want to use the hammer because it just feels like a bit of a waste. And upgrading... What's the upgraded version of a jalapeno even do? Is it just more damage straight up? Let's find out together. More damage and... Oh, it gives me more ignite. Okay, well, I... might as well. I'm gonna have to use this to block somehow. And I always heal at the end of the fight anyway. So hey, big shovel, big shovel. Oh, it's up to 3. Wow, still max shovel. I'll take it. Let's do gold magnet. Then we will do repeater would be good. Let's grab the sunlight, and then since we can't play the repeater if I do starfruit, we can do that, do that, do that, do that, do that, do that, and starfruit will be still hitting 5 times, but it'll be doing more and giving me gold every single time. Such a greedy fight. I'm in the middle of a fight that I'm arguably losing, and I'm worried about doing that. Let's do flower pot into bonk. There we go. That's what I was saving it for. Now we can just grab the sunlight and draw a few cards, I guess. See if we got anything useful there. Honestly, damage is good. Sunflower is good. What is coming up that actually uses sun? Starfruit? Is charging up a starfruit better? Because this sunflower would give me 70. And that would charge up the starfruit twice for basically 20 extra damage. So for the damage I'm doing now, I feel like this is better. Yeah. Starfruit is just so weird. You know, 5 extra damage for every 50 sun is so tempting. But yeah. Can you get banned from the Discord server? We can do that easier. You can just leave the Discord server. So, okay. I was about to dig these up, but realistically speaking, if this fight goes on a bit longer, as I suspect it will, permanently removing these craters from my deck is probably better. Let's just get rid of one, actually. Maybe both flower pots? Because, we'll just do... Let's get rid of one of the flower pots, because I clicked the button anyway. Yeah, because... we've already upgraded most of our deck, and it's only a little bit of block. And if we have anything not upgraded, it's just siphoning off 35 of our sun, which is not great. So let's just keep him stunned, and then starfruit. And just let that go through. And yeah, these craters will be permanently removed from my deck soon. This one next turn, this one in a couple. That sounds great, actually. Let's just get the sunlight. Then we want to do repeater. Actually doing some decent damage. I really, really want to use the sunflower because we are certainly grabbing starfruit next turn. Even if we don't, we're going to get one of these two, I'm sure of it. Or the shovel. Or we have 4 draw cards. It's impossible not to get one of those. And let's just add sunlight and sunlight for now. So again, pea shooter now. Yeah. Yeah. I want that sunflower so bad. I just need 1 bit of extra energy is really what I need. Is that crater gone? Yes, this crater will be gone. And then, hey, that's actually perfect. So because this crater is the timer 0, I know chat's covering it a bit. This is out of my deck finally. So I could just get rid of that one conveniently. Let these other ones keep working on their timers. And I can repeater while he's stunned. Starfruit's not going to be lethal, is it? No. Okay, good. Then I can grab the sunlight. I didn't want to make the starfruit too strong. That wouldn't have been too much, but These craters are now completely out of my deck, which is awesome news. So now we can end the fight with, look at that. It went from 31 to 29. Yes, we got 3 of our craters out of our deck. Imitator on the Doom Shroom, or the shovel, or the hammer. That's a lot. 0 cost cards doing extra damage is huge because every single sunlight, every single turn counts as 0. But I think Imitator is really tempting. Double Doom Shroom sounds awesome. Or double Shovel. Or double boosted Sunflower. There's so much. We'll just see where Imitator pops up. I'm going to go for that one. And I would love extra energy, but I am not brave enough to play without Runic Dome. I'm learning. I'm getting decent at these games, but I just don't trust it. Snecko Eye is okay, because I didn't grab that 0 cost card, so I'm not too worried there. But most of my deck is between, 0 and 3. So that's normal. But I don't know if I really want Snecko Eye. Drawing extra cards could be really good. As these craters screw me up, it could become a real problem. And random relics, plus another curse that I could just dig up with the shovel. It's not the worst thing ever. So a curse is not a big deal, or extra draw cards. I have a lot of draw cards already. Let's go for the curse. Let's get the bong. And Lantern is amazing. That gives me the energy I wanted. Sundial is amazing. That gives me the energy I wanted. And Captain's Wheel for some extra block. I think we made the right choice. Oh, you got banned from the server. You're asking to be unbanned. Well, let me go ahead and run the ban appeal command so you can file a report. There we go. So we have a triple elite and a quadruple elite. Oh, that's tempting. So here's what I'm looking at. I'm seeing this elite, that elite, and that elite, but I still miss the shops. I think if I hit this shop and then go for these elites, yeah, I think triple elite plus a 853 gold shop is great. This is my one chance to get a shop before I move on here. So Garden Rake is awesome here. Let's just do that. Yeah, this plus Akabeko is such a great start. Let's actually turn you into money. 15 gold to start. I love it. And we can follow that up with a repeater. That will get him. Good. And Sunflower, just for setup. And I could upgrade both of these, but I probably won't see them for a while. So let's just let it go. Let's just let it go. Or is Advanced EG is coming soon, and I'm so excited for him. I'm so excited for him. Do you know of a card that gets more expensive on use or upgrade? I do, but I'd have to hunt it down. And, all right, let's draw Lily Pad. This is why I didn't grab Snecko Eye, because I know I've got so many draw cards that it's okay. And that is for 4 thorns. I'm not, like, planning on taking damage, but yeah, like right now, he'll just do 4 to himself, which is great. I could probably Jalapeno right now, actually, because 8 thorns is still going to be enough block to fully defend, and then we can just work on his buddy, and that splash damage will happen. We can grab some extra, and my deck is getting full of craters. Could I stall this game out? I see 3 turns on here. I know chat's covering it. 3, 4, 4, and 5. Oh my goodness. All right, that's the inspiration I needed. Okay, that's the inspiration. I need to drag this fight out a little bit. This says 2 turns. Yeah. I could... Actually, yeah. I could Walnut, Chomp, and now he's 1 off lethal. So if he doesn't attack, we're good. 1 turn, 2 turns. I would take 12 damage to stun him, and he's not even attacking. All right, let's just do that. Let's just hit next turn. And then, yes, yes, yes. I'm getting 3 craters out of my deck. I'm very happy about that. Hammer could bonk, but I still would take too much damage. Yes, this crater's leaving, this crater's leaving, this crater's leaving. And then I could actually shovel. And then I could draw... Ooh, yes! Imitator on the bonk. That is my decision. Imitator is an interesting card. It's a one-time use that will permanently copy another card to your deck. So now I have 2 bonks, and I'm very happy about it. I also don't have a way to not take damage this turn. So let's gain 5 block. And if this goes away, I'll take 1 point of damage and he'll kill himself on my thorns, which is fine. This is acceptable. Bonk. So I didn't see the exact number, but yeah, I think we lost a few of our... Oh, another hammer? Come on. Could I perma-stall an enemy? Could I? Dare I? Ice Shroom would be good, but this is better, right? This is silly. This is silly. Shop? No, okay. I don't really need colorless cards. Flash of Steel would be good for draw. Madness would make something cheap. Trip, making something vulnerable, would be really good for the Doom Shroom. That'd be 50-something extra damage. Oh, I have so many craters still. I have so many craters. I love it. It's like a remnant. Every single crater. It actually almost feels like the mod is bugged. Like, have I seriously boomed that many times? Is there like a fine print I'm missing? Deal 99 to all enemies. Permanently add a crater to your deck. Like, not one per enemy, right? Because I feel like, you know, it's supposed to be removed. Oh, if it's still in your hand after this combat. Oh my god. So my shovel has not... Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, madness. Oh dear. I have made a grievous error. I should have done Marigold. I'm still mulling that over. So, because I've been exhuming them out of my hand, digging them up with the shovel, I have been really screwing myself. Okay, so this will add upgraded skills. Newspaper is incredible. Whenever you take damage with this, you know, after it's been used, this is labeled as a skill. I think that's weird because it is really just a power card. Because it applies a permanent buff to you, where if you use this and you take damage, you'll come back the next turn with 5 strength, 5 dexterity, and your next attack and skill play twice. It is ridiculous. If that charges up a thing. Stinky is great early on, but it's not gonna be worth it if I buy it now. Same with Hand of Greed. That will not pay for itself. Seeing what's upcoming in my draw pile could be good, but I think just buying one of these craters out of my deck makes too much sense. Yeah, that's me paying the price. Paying the price. I don't need any of this. I don't love saving gold that I can't really use, but yeah, I'm doing pretty well right now. All right, let's go for that triple elite up ahead. Are the craters just a filler card that is meant to take up slots? Yep. So the big boom card is awesome, but then I have to hold on to the crater for a while, and that's not good. In theory, you don't want to do that. So let's upgrade everything in my hand. Then we will... Can I block that much damage? I might be able to kill, actually. Or maybe I can... Is that going to be 6 damage twice, but it'll be 12 because it's ignited? Is that 24? It is. And then this one will have more splash damage because it's on fire. I can't bonk like I had actually originally intended to, but that's okay. All right, so we need to keep the craters in my hand. That's so crazy. If I had better understood that fine print, I would have not made that error, of course, but it's the position I'm in. So let's get a bunch of sunlight, bunch of sunlight, bunch of sunlight. I was going to chomp, but I really don't need healing right now, actually. Garden Glove could be very helpful, actually. Let's just see what we get. Okay. I guess we have 6 thorns. That kind of messed up my turn, but it's actually okay. I was going to bonk, but it's not too bad. Like, he was going to do a negative effect, but I don't even know what he did. Oh, he dazed me. All right. Tangle Kelp would be more. Let's not get dazed any more than we already are. I don't want to do Starfruit because of, well, if that hits him more than 3 times, I'm scared. So let's just get so many. Yeah, let's fight thorns with thorns. I have 12 thorns. All right. I am going to just stall this game out because I want to remove some of these craters. I mean, you know, the big explosion is so fun, but Garlic is perfect. Weak for everybody for a bunch of turns? Yeah. Because I don't want to take too much damage if they start attacking me. If they start attacking me, should it ever happen, let's just collect some sunlight. Madness the walnut. Upgrade the walnut in case that comes up later. 1 turn, 1 turn, 2 turns, 2 turns. Okay, they are attacking now. And so this is what I'm thinking. These craters, like, I don't expect this fight to go on for another that many turns. And I can obviously just do the dazed. So let's do the furthest away from getting removed from my deck. And activate a newspaper. A very good draw. And then I've still got 22 damage coming in. That's from the Minty Spire mod. It summarizes them. Madness is not what I was hoping for. I could at least get some block. And I could at least... 20 damage should be saved for that guy. Yeah, we'll just take the hits. We'll just take the hits. Maybe we'll see the chomp come back around. Oh, man. What does Sunlight do? So, it stacks up this number right here, 150. And certain cards have different interactions with Sunlight. Like Flower Pot, for example. If you have 35 Sunlight... Right now, just by default, it's a 0 cost 11 block card, which is pretty amazing, but that's because dexterity is +6, so it should be 5. If I have 35 Sun, it will consume that and upgrade every card in my hand. It's pretty awesome. And so when you grab this, you can add to your Sunlight. But if you don't grab it, it's ethereal, and it'll be exhausted and give you block, which can really help you on a per turn basis. So, yeah, like, yeah. And then it has interactions like there with the pumpkin, where I can get extra plated armor. And then I think my skills are played twice because of the newspaper kicked in, so I can just quadruple bonk him. And I don't really need to use my flower pot. So these craters should be out of my hand. Removing 4 craters. Woo! Alright. I need to start dealing with this guy. 16? I waited too long. We could... I super bonked him, and then we're just gonna kill him. And now I can't afford anything. Garlic is good. And yeah, there we go. So I garlicked him, so he's now doing 2 little damage to break my block. But now I am going to be doing 12 thorns of damage to him. That's great. And I probably should have updated this earlier. I usually make my overlay a lot bigger when I'm streaming Fortnite, but I feel like me and chat just being nice and tiny, out of the way, is probably going to be better for this. It's funny because if this goes on YouTube, then like anybody who's been watching this far surely doesn't care, but I still care. All right. 7 block. Can I raise my thorns? All right, big brain moves, chat. We're going to oh, shovel just became free. Okay, I was hoping to just get rid of something else, but oh, there's the chomp. Little late. So if I attack him with 16 thorns, I'm gonna get screwed. Let's just wait. 2 points of damage. How can we do 2 damage? We can block. Walnut is great. And then I'm trying to think of any way I can draw a card. That's all right. Removing 4 craters from my deck. Yes, 35 just went down to 31. That's what confused me earlier. It didn't go down, and I was like, why is that not happening? Starfruit again? I don't know if a second Starfruit's gonna help. I mean, I'm barely getting over 100 sun right now. I need more sun generation. Starfruit's just not cutting it. Does it matter which direction I go if I want a triple elite? No. Yeah, as long as I make it over to this guy eventually. So if we go this way, we get a campfire and campfire. If we go this way, we get an event and an enemy. I like events. Hey, Tana B, welcome. Did the ban appeal? Yep, I don't personally look at it, so they'll get to it. All right. This would be probably a good setup for Chomp. But Garden Rake, just in case draw something useful, I think is a good start. Yeah. Chomp does decent damage, and then I know that he takes more and more damage the more cards I play, but yeah. And Tangle Kelp, might as well just use that for the 1 thorns. This was a poorly played turn. I'll just say that out loud. This was This was a poorly played turn for sure. Pumpkin. I want to do hammer. Yeah, I'll do hammer. Why not? Stop him from applying that negative effect. Just want to let you know that making it so a card goes up in price isn't something in the base game. So I'm going to be adding a complete custom function to be able to do this. Wow. Well, I hope it's not too much of a hassle. I mean, it's not like the most important part of this entire process, but I know that part of why he's building a Fortnite themed mod pack is entirely inspired around giving himself a big challenge, so yeah. I am trying to save up the energy. I really want to see if I can make Starfruit do more and more and more. I think, as I say that, I'm tempted to just upgrade Madness, but that's kind of dumb. All right, Doomshroom is now free. Don't tempt me like that. Honestly, if you're not using... Oh, this gets us exhausted. It's really only a one-time use? Okay. I want to see... We can't make him vulnerable in this deck. But if I can activate Doomshroom after Plants vs. Zombies Dave, or whatever that is, Newspaper Dave kicks in, and I can play double Doomshroom. I don't even know if I want that. That would be 2 craters added to my deck. That does not sound ideal. I think if we shovel up my Sunlight, could draw an extra card. I was trying to boost Hammer, but that's okay. Let's just Madness, Jalapeno. Yeah, actually, let's do this. We'll do this card so that my damaging cards do more. Then we'll do Jalapeno. Then we'll do Starfruit. Yeah, you want to do all your non-attacking cards first. All right. Marigold. Craters are going out of my hand, which is actually good. Digging them up with a shovel is... How many craters do I currently have in my deck? Can I just sort? Really? I only have 2 left. Well, that kind of went quick because I bought one out, right? Okay, all right. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. Maybe I should just be using that a little bit more comfortably. Gardening Glove. There's my Doomshroom. That's doing extra damage. I just said I should do my non-attacking cards first. What am I doing? Let's do Sunlight. Lily Pad would just give me cards to draw. Because I plan on Doomshrooming right now, I want to be doing as much as possible. Let's block. Let's Newspaper. And I'm not going to wait for Dave. 198 damage. Let's go! I love a good Doomshroom. Starfruit just got nerfed because I just used so many of its attacks. I know. But I got a big boom. And I could exhaust one of these craters, but I think we're okay. Yeah. Double Hammer is probably good there, just to clean up my deck a little bit. I could have shoveled one of the flower pots because I've upgraded almost everything important in my deck, but yeah. Another Newspaper. Oh, it's a skill so you can reuse it. Is that why it's set up like that? That might be why it's set up like that. And then we'll use all of our Sun, charging up a Starfruit that does bonus damage now. It's not much, but hey, now it's up to 35 damage. For a 1 cost card, 35 damage? Not bad. Not bad. Let's do that, let's do that, let's do that. And then we could shovel up the bell. And maybe just draw some cards. Something potentially useful. We could do... Pea Shooter would ignite, but it wouldn't ignite enough. So it would go down from 285 Sun to 260. So the bonus damage on the Starfruit didn't actually change. Now we're doing 11 damage because of all those cards I played. This is so good. This is so good. I've always wanted to learn to make mods and wanted to learn Java, so I'm able to do this with it. Honestly, I'm excited about it because I have a substantial Fortnite Save the World audience. And it is kind of exciting to me to consider a reality where I can bridge that gap a little bit. Get a lot of people interested in Slay the Spire, a game they might have never thought about, and... Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm losing 1 crater. I could win I couldn't. And I don't want to take damage. Alright. Alright. What could I possibly draw that gets me out of this situation? A hammer I can't afford. A gardening glove to draw cards I can't afford. Or I could just take the damage. That sucks. Man. Man. Ouch. He killed me on the thorns. But I did get one of those craters out of my deck. Honestly, one is fine. One crater left over is out of my way. I really think it would be just fine to... Oh, I don't need another hammer. I don't... I don't need another hammer. I have so many of these. Ugh, let's just do the plant pot. Fight a boss from Act 1? Sure. Sure. I always like doing that, just anyway. It's so satisfying. Garden Rate could draw 0 cost, but might as well just use the kelp. Sometimes my inspiration is to just get a card out of my hand. Starfruit is not doing enough right now, I think. Flower pot into repeater. Yeah, melon would have... And I guess we can still use starfruit. All right. And then we got the crater, which we can comfortably dig up if we'd like. Oh no, 36 damage, bonk. It's my favorite. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, less than 3. So now I can actually shovel up the crater. Draw Sunshroom, perfect. Yes, give me more sunlight. Basically paid for itself early. So I can draw that sunfruit that turn. Or Sunshroom that turn instead of... Oh, plant pot, plant pot. Another plant pot, but it adds a tombstone. I don't really want to imitate anything on screen here. 7 block, random trigger, add a random card to your hand, and a tombstone in my hand. I guess if it exhausts, it gets me gold. Which actually could have been useful. Because I could use the shovel to exhaust that card and get gold for it, which would have been great. Would have been great. Musician, welcome. Oh, he said, I'm here, Kieran. Musician comes to the stream to say hi, Kieran. All right. My chat is more friendly with each other than me. All right, let's just bonk that 36 damage attack again. Oh, I should have done kelp before the... That's fine. Should have done kelp before the marigold, but like... Whatever. Does stun have an interesting interaction where instead of... stopping an enemy, it blocks the enemy? I probably should have let that sun exhaust. Damn, I'm actually taking real damage from a an Act 1 boss. So now Chomper is going to activate twice. So now I have 10 residual... And I get double... Wow! So, what just happened right there is I took damage. That means that the newspaper kicked in so that I got a strength bonus and a defense bonus. And I used that to double attack with Chomp, which gave me double stack of regeneration. So now I'm healing by 10 per turn. And then I used double bonk to make sure that I am going to not have to do anything for 4 turns. I could just hit next turn, next turn, next turn, and be very comfortable. So let's just do this. Let's get all the sun in the world. I had a run. In that screenshot I showed with the Pokemon mod last night, oh my gosh, yes, I want another Doomshroom. I had a run where I... Is this lethal? 8 damage twice. I don't know why I thought 8 times 2 was 12. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. I was hoping to heal to full, but instead... I maxed out embarrassment instead of health. It's fine. It's the thing you do when you don't think clearly. All right, let's get a shovel. Okay. A little early for that, actually. I can full block this, but I really don't want to have to rely on that. I have 4 attacks in my hand, so I can't really use the cob cannon. I could block with that. I could... So to get 17 block, I could get 3 here, 3 here. That'd be 19. So we can just keep these suns uncollected. Then we can just do... Repeater? Starfruit would do 10 damage. Repeater would do... Let's do Starfruit first. Then Repeater, which consumes the sun. I don't think that would have consumed enough to matter, but yeah. And then we'll just save the shovel, I guess, and then we get full block. I really don't want to use the buffer this early. I believe he can attack for a lot more. Where's a damage bonus when you need one? Oh, here. Free melon bolt. I could... just Doom Shroom. It's so satisfying. Every time. Is double flower pot enough? Yeah. I really don't need to save the buffer, but... if you can, why not? Like, you can't take it with you to the next game. I'm well aware of that. So... why not? What is that negative effect? I honestly don't remember. Probably should have done the pumpkin first, but I really think this game is over. Yeah. Chomp just is lethal, so. Alright. Fruit juice is great. I will drink that now. And Puff Shroom is a great addition as well. 5 thorns is nice, but Puff Shroom is an interesting one. Puff Shroom is like... it's like anger, but mixed with the damage bonus of buff up from Ironclad. It's awesome. You get a little bit of damage. It's free. It doubles itself, and you get strength. Gain strength. It's awesome. It's awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome blossom. Extra awesome. Well, vulnerable would be so great. Oh, I want to go for the heart, but I'm so annoyed. Let's just grab the key. Let's just grab the key. Go for that elite fight. Intangible. That's scary. Vulnerable up front would have been so nice. Let's just get Tangle Kelp. Get that 3 thorns. Puff Shroom for that extra damage. Then Garden Rake. Doing a bit more. Newspaper would be useful. And Repeater for the Ignite would be good. That activated Kunai, which barely ever happens. And I would let the Sunlight go just for all the block I can get, but it looks like we're going to be using up our buffer. Oh no! That's right, he's doing 21 in 3 attacks instead of... okay. Flower Pot on Hammer, stuns him for 2 turns, and Big Sunlight and Lily Pad could be used, but it would consume my Sunlight for a gamble, and I only want to do that if it's dire times. Well, my options here are interesting. Madness went into Walnut. Snow Pea slows him down. I actually want to save that. Well, no, you can reuse it. Whatever, just do the damage. Hammer him. Alright. Yeah, that permanent stunning is so broken. It's so dumb. Doom Shroom unboosted. Wait, what happened there? What? Did it add a non-upgraded version of Doom Shroom to my deck? Is that what Imitator did? Ah, I'm mad about it. I'm mad about it. Madness into Doom Shroom? That was a stupid gamble. I did not consider the fact that I wouldn't be able to afford it after. My bad. That's okay, though. We'll have plenty of chance for intangible Doom Shrooms later. Marigold for the money. Sun, 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 sun. And Starfruit is so close. Can we draw some more sun? Maybe. Melon Bolt? He's not intangible. Whoa. The wind blew so much that I heard it and it scared me. Here are my craters. So he's doing a bunch of damage. I might as well just give him thorns while we're at it. And I'll just not collect that sunlight. I'll just save 3 damage. There we go. 21 damage from all those thorns. Seems like they're really adding up. Even though he's intangible, I might as well just Puff Shroom, and I have double skills, so I could have done double Starfruit, because I would have actually done 10 damage. I did not consider that David kicked in. Flower Pot. I don't know why I need to upgrade twice, but we're doing it anyway. Gardening Glove is probably what I should have done. Alright. I know he's intangible, but I still like to do whatever I can in that time frame. Oh, jeez. Now I get Chomper? Now I do? Oh, I would have loved to have been regenerating this entire time. I was in a Marvel's Rivals competitive game. How have you been? Are you talking to Kieran? No. Hi, musician. Are we talking to me now? You just got jump scared because you were falling asleep to the stream and I started talking and woke you up? Or are you in a voice call with that happening? I don't know. I got it to add cost. Might have stolen code from another function and changed it to add cost, but still. Hey, that just sounds like programming 101, you know? I stole code from one function and just made it work for this. Hey, secret merchant. Honestly, Thorns has been really good for us. Sea Shroom is one of the best cards in the entire game. Basically, you deal a bit of damage, but you draw a card and it's free. We love that. Extra dexterity would be great, because I am having a hard time. My deck is way too big for the Abacus to make any sense at all. Extra Sun would be good. Yeah, let's just go on a shopping spree. And what can I remove? Honestly, the basic pea shooter, really not doing much. Really just in my way. And removing block from an enemy is not as useful as I always wished it would be. And a Gambler's Brew could really get me out of a situation. Oh, Vulnerable would be so good. Vulnerable would be so good. I like Gambler's Brew, but I think we're okay. Well, we don't need another merchant now, but I would like to sleep, but I want to hit that elite anyway. I'm feeling confident. If I die right before the Act 3 fight, I will be so mad. Alright, we can make him 0, just so that Tangle Kelp adds more thorns. And then we can just use him, because he's free. And Sunshroom, there we go, there we go. I'm not going to waste my vulnerable on this guy, but boom. Big damage is always fun. And stack up the sun for next turn. What do we got here? I'm frail, and he's doing 30 damage. Doomshroom is not lethal, but we can maybe get the flower pot for the upgrade. Yeah, I think just bonking him makes too much sense. And then we can grab the sun and Starfruit for some 15 damage. Now we got a crater that we can shovel up. So there's that. That sounds like a mean thing I'm saying. So we can just shovel it up. We need to get 8 block in here. So let's do Puff Shroom first to make the Sea Shroom do a little bit more. And then double bonk makes too much sense. Okay. I would actually think I want him to attack, because 12 thorns is nice, but shutting him down for multiple turns is nicer. For free, no less. Then we could just grab the sun and stack that into a potentially future helpful thing. Marigold is great. Plant pot into Umbrella Leaf, which is great. This adds another buffer, which means I can not take damage again. We can just stack up. Ooh, Flower Pot on the... Yeah. Yeah. Stack those stuns. He can't do anything for 3 turns. Stealing is good for programmers. I have heard great things about ChatGPT. Can we completely lock this guy down? I've heard great things about ChatGPT. I don't know if I condone, but... Oh, another newspaper as well. Wow. So we're just permanently locking him down. I don't even need to use Doomshroom. This is amazing. Jalapeno, Doomshroom? Ooh. Ooh. Let's just do it. Honestly, shoveling up the craters, good for me. So, I'm weirdly on board with collecting them. I need a way to apply vulnerable. That's what I need. Holy guacamole. He still can't attack. Let's do Puff Shroom, and then draw an upgrade is what I wanted. I want that regeneration, but then he'll start attacking. Remove all debuffs? Yes. That means that I can keep the strength, because the way the Puff Shroom works is it does extra strength, and then it goes back down. Very similar to the base game. So, if I can actually keep that, that's awesome. Oh yeah, I have my buffers. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Let's use them. Let's do... Oh, thorns. I always forget about thorns. Alright, just Cob Cannon him. I could have hit next turn and actually regenerated, but I'm just making too many mistakes today. I'm just trying. Do I only have 2 flower pots? I have had countless turns where I wish I had another flower pot, but bug spray would be great, because I'm pretty much done spending gold. Pretty much done spending gold. Alright, we're going after the head. Going after the head. Oh, there's a lot I want to do here. A lot I want to do. Let's do Garden Rake. Madness. Gloom Shroom. I don't think shutting him down to save 13 is really worth it. But I'm going to do it anyway. And then now every single 0 card is going to do 3 damage. He doesn't block, but it's worth noting that it does skip block, which is wild. There we go. Now we got Crazy Dave in case we need it. We actually used a Chomp at the beginning of the fight, for once. Pumpkin 0, Sea Shroom draws a 0. Ooh, let me grab the Sunlight first, and then we can just shovel up our craters. Weird to say it again, but we actually want to keep some of those craters. That's just the funniest thing to me. Like, getting rid of them before made sense because I had 6 of them, but when I've only got 3 craters, it's no big deal. So we can do Sunshroom into Plant Pot, spawns a 0, so it's 1 for 1, but that might spawn more 0s. Not in this case, but Tangle Kelp is now 4 added thorns to my situation here. And Shovel will be useful, but not right now. I'm basically doing damage with 0s only right now, and I am so on board. Let's do Flower Pot, make that Doom Shroom do something meaningful, and I want to use it when I'm not weakened. And we could Gardening Glove just to see what we get. And then that'll be 6 block for 12. And I can do Newspaper as well. Very cool. Newspaper is just awesome. Whenever I take damage, I just go Super Saiyan next turn. I'm all on board for that. Hammer could not be better timed for this fight. I could have Flower Potted that, but I'm kind of just stacking up 0s for the Star Fruits. Kind of just stacking up for the Star Fruits. I've never had Max Sun in this mod, and I would be thrilled to find out, although a repeater just makes sense. Like, Max Sun is cute and all, but I don't really need it. Like, my life depends on it. Need to mute the stream for a bit while I add random enemy. Yeah, of course, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta focus up. That's what it's all about. Oh, Doom Shroom. Doom Shroom, Doom Shroom. You would be useful. Let's Lily Pad. Hammer. God damn. I added so many of these to my deck, and I could not have anticipated how you... Does this consume my sun if there's nothing to upgrade? It does not. Thank you, programmers, for accounting for situations. We could do Puff Shroom into Sea Shroom into Sunlight into a... What is 16 times 5? Is that 90? Or it's close to it. It's... Is it 90? I think it is, yeah. That's so great. That's so great. Sunflower, Sunlight. Why don't you just bonk them again? Stack up those stuns. That stun mechanic... Okay, I do believe it's broken. I don't want that part to be misinterpreted. But I have never seen it this effective. I specifically went out of my way to grab... every one that I found. Explodanut is really, really good. This is a skill, but it acts more like a power, where whenever you take damage, for the rest of the fight, every single turn, it just goes right back to the enemy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't have consistent healing, but I have a really good deck with consistent upgrades, so I think I'll just sleep. Sprout is so perfect. I only have 1 Star Fruit, but it takes so much effort to get that useful. We are going up against an enemy that strengthens after you use this, but... Yeah, I'll do double Star Fruit. I don't know. Last time we had 500 suns stacked up. I think we're doing fine. Oh, why does my back actually hurt? Am I at a bad angle? What if I just relaxed a bit? Oh, that feels better. Imitator into Garden Rake sounds good. Because Garden Rake, as you are about to see, you can just start the game by... drawing a bunch of cards. It's awesome. Then I can use Madness. And... what's the upgraded version of this? It's not Ethereal. Well, I plan to use it right now anyway, so... let's do that. Then we can upgrade Hammer and just make you do nothing for a bit. Repeater. Let's upgrade it so we can... do a little bit of that. And now we have a crater on hand, which you can shovel up if we need, but I don't know. Explode-a-Nut is very good. Sprout is very good. I should have used Tangle Kelp sooner, but... this doubles nothing. Oh, no, it did double my thorns. Oh, right. So the upgraded road spikes... Spike Rock. I've never used this to any effect, because I've never had plated armor or metallicized when I had it, but doubling my 10 thorns is gonna be great. If this guy does a multi-attack, I'm gonna be very much looking forward to that. Oh, I'm not a voice call. I'm just in bed because it's really late. Watching the stream and it jump scared you. Yeah. My streams are well known for being extremely useful if you're trying to get to bed. Let's do this. Let's do that. And Starfruit is just shy of being very useful. I can do Starfruit and Pumpkin is the most value I can do this turn. And I'll be taking no damage, but he'll be taking 20. I love that. So now he's going to be taking 80 damage if I survive right now. 80 damage. I love that so much. Let's do Madness. Why did I gamble? What? Why? Why do I do this to myself? Let's do that, do that. And then I don't want to collect these because I want to defend whatever I can. I would like to ascend. My goal is not the heart. I'm kind of grinding this character for real. So let's actually drink these potions for once. I don't think that helps the sunlight, but just something for later. Oh yeah, and the Explode-a-Nut is now charged up. So every single turn, I am doing 20 extra damage. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's do Puff Shroom. Oh yeah, and skills are doubled up. So we could newspaper into another newspaper, which will give me all the block I need. Extra Sun was tempting there. I don't need to do everything in one turn. Lily Pad's tempting, but I don't need to do everything. Explode-a-Nut is proving its worth. Chomp makes sense, but Flower Pot Chomp is better. And we can draw a freebie. I don't think... Yeah. I think Hammer's fine there. There are bigger attacks to block later, but you never know when you're going to actually get the hammer, and just using it is nice. I don't want to double hammer. This guy's almost dead, and the next version of him is much stronger, so let's account for that. That's nice. That consumes sun, just upgrade Gardening Glove. So this is 6 block plus, so 16 block on top 18. Actually, I don't even need all that. Let's just do that and that. Gardening Glove into Starfruit, which you've been boosting this entire time. Jalapeno's tempting. Starfruit's lethal. Cool. And we can just grab the sunlight and hit next turn. I could have used Repeater maybe, charge up the flame on my attacks, but yeah. This is what I was thinking of when I was talking about better use for the bonk. But let's just start playing cards. Plant Pot, Gold Magnet is cute. We'll just do that. Get some gold that we don't need. Shovel up our craters, and the Curse, of course. That's why I grabbed the bell. Long ago, I grabbed that bell, specifically in thinking that I might be doing exactly what I just did. We'll do that, we'll do that. Do some damage, Flower Pot, and we are just shy of fully blocked, and I would not mind activating Newspaper. So let's specifically allow him to do 1 point of damage. So now I get a bunch of extra strength, bunch of extra... Oh my god. The timing! The timing to draw both my Doom Shrooms right there. Thank you, Dave. Newspaper Dave. And we are now on our way to the heart. Let's go! This is going on YouTube after all. Oh, man. This has been a more casual recording than the other videos on my channel, but I feel like if you... I could rest for 3 HP or upgrade something more useful. Upgrading one of these hammers would be amazing. That'd be so good. Upgrading Sun appears something I've already done. Upgrading Doom Shroom is tempting because that's like my big attack, although it will be very useless versus the heart. I cannot think of anything better versus the heart than a hammer. Bonk. But yeah, this is very casual. This is how my streams are if you guys ever want to come hang out. Oh, Strange Spoon is so good because all my Doom Shrooms exhaust. So getting a consistent way to exhaust is awesome. To potentially reuse those exhausted cards is very good. Yeah. Strange Spoon. 50% chance that That'll come right back. Will instead be discarded. That's very good. Very, very good. All right, let's do this. We got 33 damage coming in. I can't bonk yet. Gloom Shroom is extremely helpful. Let's do Flower Pot into Gloom Shroom. And then we'll focus on the right guy. Just do our card drawing. All the zeros stacking up is so good. Explodinut sounds great, considering what's about to happen to me. And if I do Big Sunlight, this guy's attacking first. It's going to do nothing. He's going to cut through and break my... And I'm going to take 12 damage no matter what I do. So, might as well just collect the sun for next turn. Alright. 40 damage is scary. Doom Shroom pretty much kills. Almost kills. That's 66. If I can do 12 damage over here... Oh, I can't. I cannot. Damn it. Alright. We'll do this. Then we'll get a bunch of thorns. Then we'll block with my new block card. And I will save this sunlight just for the little bit that I could. I could have made him vulnerable in theory, but the artifact stops it. So let's get our 14 block. Ouch. No! Explodinut was 1 point shy! Come on! Ref! Alright, we will collect our sunlight and kill him in the process. Then we will collect more sunlight, and more sunlight, and more sunlight. And more sunlight. And then we will chomp. Shit. I'm not gonna lie. I thought all that boosting would be lethal. It's gonna hurt. 8 damage. But Explodinut is working hard. Ooh, that's a couple of strong upgrades. And the last pickup of the game. Another Starfruit, why not? Imagine getting the gold magnet for this fight. I mean, the spray does cost gold. It's not nothing, but yeah, I don't know. I don't want to waste my buffer by playing a card, so I really, really want a hammer. The hammer would do more than the buffer. This hurts. And I want to use the garden rakes. Or at least set up with repeater. But if I draw any card right now, the heart hurts me. And I want to protect my health. So that gives me block. Alright, here's the plan. Block. Bonk. Free Doom Shroom. Perfect. Sunlight. Yeah, 109 damage. No big deal. No big deal. And then we can exhume those craters happily. More block. Yeah, let's just get all the sun. Yeah, Starfruits I can't use yet. That sucks. Good Instinct. I'm very glad I picked that up. Get a couple of freebies. Freebie. Freebie. Double bonk. It's so busted. It's so busted, and I just don't care. Get a bunch of thorns. Honestly, thorns versus the sun or the heart, very, very, very strong. Because if he does his multi-attack, I will be very glad that I have that. I just realized I did not make him vulnerable before exploding earlier. I apologize to everybody. I just realized I didn't have block for that one. And now I can't afford my Doom Shroom. I'm not really thinking clearly today, am I? I think Starfruit is going to do a lot more. Yeah, I think 22 is less than 45. Yeah, Starfruit's starting to show its worth. I could have double sun, but I think we've established I'm not thinking clearly. Although we are on the hard fight. I know it's only Ascension 6, but I'm feeling good about that. I feel like I'm consistently getting better at this game every time I play it. Taking damage sucks, but regeneration is going to help with that. Of course. We're doing stuff twice because we took damage. So now I can upgrade stuff while blocking, and then that will give me really good stuff. And now my jalapeno's free, which, sure, why not? All right, cool. Actually, a decent turn. I feel like even though we took damage, the regeneration is making me heal it right back off. Where is your multi-attack? A rare walnut showing. I feel like we haven't used that hardly at all. And I guess we can get rid of that. Yeah. And then the big sunlight will exhaust into block. Cool. Only taking 7 damage from that. I'm feeling good about that. All right, there's 3 times 15. I'm out of sun, so Starfruit's useless. Tangle Kelp would be so good. So, I know I could hammer. I know I could hammer, but I think I have more to gain by taking the damage. I don't want to risk this, because I'm already barely surviving. Alright. Here we go. We are willingly taking the damage to output a ridiculous amount. 15 times 15 damage. I feel like that was worth it. I think, you know, I think that worked out. I think that worked out in my favor. I think I'm okay with what just happened there. Oh, and that all counted for his next turn. Boo. Now I can't do damage. Can I draw something that helps me? No, because I have no sunlight. Whoops. Alright, well, let's just grab some sunlight. We can't even hammer. That's fine. That's fine. Alright. Can we survive 60? Almost. Almost. I think he'll be dead. All right. What's 74? I know this answer, but I'm not trusting my brain again. Divided by 15. So he'll be dead in 4... He'll be dead in 5 hits, which I totally shrug off. All right. The heart is gonna kill itself on me right here, in theory. Yeah! Let's go! Heart kill with Dave. It got a little close at the end, but honestly, another good run. And that's something that's been worrying me, because I don't know if I'm just, like, getting this run, or this deck. I don't know if this is just working for me. Maybe it's Plants vs. Zombies is more familiar than other mods, but I have had a lot of consistent victories with this mod. And I don't know if it's overtuned. It might be. It might be a little bit better of a deck than maybe a Slay the Spire deck should be. But it's been so fun. And I've had some close calls. And I don't feel like it's a free win. So, I don't know. I don't know if these are meaningful victories or not, but the deck has been really, really fun, and hands down has been my most favorite mod, which is why I'm showcasing it again. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, like the video. It's been a casual recording, because I wasn't sure if we'd get anything good out of this, but, yeah, Twitch link down below if you guys ever want to come hang out live. Been trying to grow a Slay the Spire community, because I've been really enjoying this game, and seeing a future. Like, these mods have added thousands of hours of potential playtime ahead of me, and with Slay the Spire 2 around the corner, oh my goodness, I don't think this is a game I'm going to tire of soon. So yeah, subscribe.